So I'm reaching out. Y'all know I'm always trying to figure out why, because it made no sense. Like, y'all know Kendrick just dropped the new project or whatever. Drake was already getting dragged for looking like whatever on that stream. Drake's been just looking very soft. Like,
I'm Drake. This is XQC, real streaming legend. Me, I do music. In case you didn't know, I'm here. As you can see, fully intact, mind, body, and soul. In case you were wondering. Right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Always live by.
I don't know what it is about light skin right now. Maybe because it's the winter and he ain't got no tan. He's just really in his feelings. But he's been looking real crazy. And I felt like to do that back to back to back, the stream, you got new music that's supposed to drop from your artist. Why would you put yourself in that position?
Let's keep it real. Drake might be one of the biggest names in the game, but right now, Kendrick Lamar has him looking shook. After Kendrick's surprise drop of GNX, the internet's been buzzing with everything from subtle lyrical jabs to major power moves, and Drake seems to be caught in the crossfire. Think about it. You've got Kendrick, one of the most lyrical rappers out there, dropping an album that not only shakes up the industry, but also hits just as the hype for his Super Bowl halftime show is building. Fans are already calling it a classic. Meanwhile, Drake's moves, whether it's hopping on XQC's stream, throwing shade at The Weeknd, or avoiding Kai Cenat's record-breaking Mafiathon, are looking a little defensive. And that's not even touching on the fact that Drake has beef popping off in every direction right now. Between Kendrick, The Weeknd, and NBA star DeMar DeRozan, it feels like everyone's lining up to take their shot at the boy. So the question is Drake playing chess, or is he just trying to keep up? While Kendrick Lamar was setting the rap world on fire with GNX, Drake made an interesting move. He popped up on XQC's live stream. Now, XQC is no small name. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world, signed a $100 million deal with Kick, and just so happens to be Canadian, like Drake. On paper, it makes sense that Drake would choose to support his fellow countrymen. But here's the twist. Kai Cenat, another massive streamer, is in the middle of his record-breaking Mafiathon 2, featuring some of Drake's own peers like Snoop Dogg, Lil Uzi Vert, Quavo, and Kodak Black. Fans couldn't help but notice Drake skipped Kai's event, and they're wondering why. Some think Drake's move to XQC was strategic. By choosing a platform dominated by gamers, he avoids the hip-hop crowd, who are heavily tuned into Kendrick's GNX. It's a way to stay visible while dodging direct questions about Kendrick's new album. Elsewhere amid the stream, Drake caught viewers' attention with his reaction to XQC playing Starboy by The Weeknd. Drake immediately told XQC,
right now?
You have to switch this song though.
It's on the play, you know, it's like.
You have to switch this one. We're real Sixers. We're real Sixers. They're real six side. We don't listen to that.
You know what it is before?
Nah. What? Yeah, of course. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Play some Blink-182. I want to hear that real shit.
Fans were quick to react. On one hand, it's a clear jab at The Weeknd's growing presence at massive festivals, where he's often billed alongside acts like Blink-182. But on the other hand, it left people questioning if Drake's growing list of feuds is starting to stretch into unexpected and petty territory. One fan said it best. Kendrick hurt Drake so bad he went and started hanging out with his cousins on his mother's side. Another added, the fact that he goes on white platforms to talk shit about black artists is wild, but also further proves Kendrick's point. These reactions highlight just how much scrutiny Drake is under, not only for his choice of platform, but also for the shade he's throwing at his peers. To be fair to Drake, we don't know the full story. For all we know, Kendrick might already be scheduled to appear on Kai's stream. If that's the case, Drake showing up there would have been an even bigger spotlight on the competition. Who knows? Maybe Drake's move to XQC was less about avoiding Kai and more about steering clear of any direct Kendrick face-offs. And let's not forget, Drake is juggling more beefs than just The Weeknd and Kendrick. NBA star DeMar DeRozan has accused him of disrespecting his Raptors legacy, adding yet another layer to the drama. While being courtside with the broadcasters during a Toronto game versus ex-Raptors legend DeRozan, Drizzy Drake was tweaking the whole interview. Check it out.
National treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
Is that what you're gonna ask?
No, I didn't mention
Well, you
that
know
at all.
Sorry, I
DeRozan
didn't-
and Kyle.
Yeah. Well,
and
shout out to Kyle.
The statues are next.
Well,
Yeah.
They are. Drake, thank you for joining us
Oh, they're
in the
cutting
fourth
me.
quarter.
I'm getting
looking at
cut.
that
You're
banner
not.
for you,
You're
my
not.
man.
Let's cut back to
that
Jesse
banner
one
for
more
you.
time before I get out of here, boys.
It's over.
Between these clashes, Drake's moves feel like he's staying visible, but maybe also playing defense. Oh, and here's the kicker. Drake probably saw Kendrick's GNX drop coming. With Kendrick set to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, logically, it's no surprise the album dropped now to build momentum. Drake likely anticipated this and made calculated moves to stay relevant during Kendrick's big moment. Finally, there's an uncomfortable layer of controversy hanging over Kendrick's camp that can't be ignored. Recently, an alleged Compton affiliate of Kendrick's was exposed as a sexual predator, accused of attempting to groom and exploit underage individuals. While there's no direct link between Kendrick and the accused individual, the timing of the revelation has created an uncomfortable narrative for his camp. And Drake didn't miss the opportunity to throw some subtle shade. He was spotted liking a video on Instagram that exposed the allegations against Kendrick's affiliate.
Yeah. Have you ever been with a girl this young?
Honestly, well, girls sometimes they don't always be honest. So
Yeah.
I have, but it wasn't like.
Fans immediately took note, interpreting it as another calculated move by Drake to keep the pressure on Kendrick during GNX's release week. Some fans have speculated that Drake's choice to steer clear of the hip-hop-focused crowd during this period might be tied to this controversy. Whether intentional or not, the decision to go on XQC's platform has allowed Drake to avoid addressing this messy backdrop while keeping the spotlight on his own moves. Kendrick Lamar opened GNX by addressing none other than Lil Wayne, Drake's longtime mentor and the president of Young Money. And Kendrick didn't hold back. On the opening track, Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick drops lines that hit hard, reflecting on his Super Bowl booking for 2025 and the tension it's created. In September, when the news broke that Kendrick would headline the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, the internet exploded. Many fans, and even Nicki Minaj, voiced their disappointment that Lil Wayne, a New Orleans native and rap icon, wasn't given the spot. Wayne himself spoke out, calling it a missed opportunity and suggesting the chance was ripped away from him. Kendrick finally responded on Whacked Out Murals. I used to bump the Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. The line is pure Kendrick, self-aware, reflective, and sharp. He acknowledges his respect for Wayne's legacy while subtly emphasizing that his own grind earned him the Super Bowl stage. But Kendrick didn't stop there. He added, got the Super Bowl and Nas the only one congratulate me. All these N-word agitated, I'm just glad it's on they faces. This is where things get even more interesting. Kendrick points out that while Wayne and others might be upset about his success, rap legend Nas was the one who showed him love. It's a subtle flex that puts Kendrick's artistry and humility on full display, while highlighting the fractured relationships in the industry. The fact that Kendrick took the time to address Lil Wayne, who is not only one of rap's biggest legends, but also Drake's boss, makes the jab even more pointed. It adds another layer to the tension between Kendrick and Drake, subtly bringing Wayne into the conversation without directly calling him out. With GNX, Kendrick isn't just making music, he's sending a clear message. And with his Super Bowl halftime show just months away, he's showing the world exactly why he deserves to be on that stage. Kendrick Lamar's album isn't just about lyrical jabs and industry power plays, it's also sparking deeper conversations. One unexpected name that popped up amid the album's release was comedian Gary Owen. Known for his relationship with the Black community through his comedy, Owen's reaction to Kendrick's commentary on comedians and their relationships with Black women is raising eyebrows. On Waxed Out Murals, Zrania Kendrick subtly addresses the dynamic between certain comedians and Black women, highlighting how relationships with Black culture can sometimes feel performative. Though Kendrick doesn't name names, Gary Owen took to social media to chime in, making it clear that the line hit close to home. The comedian seemingly reacted to K-Dot's bars that say, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no Black women, that's law." Owen captioned the post, "If that's law, that makes me a criminal." the internet called him out for the not-so-funny comment, saying things like, "Just because it passes through your mind doesn't mean it needs to pass through your lips." #food for thought. Fans applauded Kendrick for using his platform to spark these discussions, especially about authenticity and respect within cultural dynamics. Kendrick's ability to address heavy topics with nuance is one of the reasons he's seen as more than just a rapper. He's an artist and a storyteller who knows how to make people think. And then there's Snoop Dogg, who is no stranger to drama between Kendrick and Drake. Earlier this year, Snoop reacted to Drake's tailor-made freestyle, where he seemed confused by the track and took a neutral stance in their feud. But Kendrick didn't forget. On Whacked Out Murals, he calls out Snoop's initial reaction, rapping, "Snoop posted tailor-made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go." Snoop, however, seems to have come around. After GNX dropped, he didn't just praise the album, he doubled down on Kendrick's position as a leader in the rap world. Taking to social media, Snoop wrote, "K.new album GNX. It was the edibles. West King." That's a big cosign from one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop. By calling Kendrick the King of the West, Snoop made it clear where his allegiance lies, and it's not with Drake. This endorsement isn't just a compliment, it's a statement that Kendrick is leading the charge for the West Coast, even against competition like Drake. Between sparking conversations about cultural authenticity and securing nods from legends like Snoop, Kendrick's GNX is proving to be a game changer. So there you have it. Kendrick Lamar's GNX is shaking up the industry, and Drake is making moves that have everyone asking questions. From addressing Lil Wayne's Super Bowl disappointment to throwing shade at The Weeknd, and even getting a cosign from Snoop Dogg, Kendrick is clearly playing chess while others are still figuring out their next move. And Drake, whether it's dodging direct competition, throwing jabs from XQC's stream, or dealing with beefs left and right, one thing's for sure, he's feeling the heat. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Kendrick has the upper hand right now, or is Drake playing the long game? What about Snoop Dogg's King of the West endorsement? Does it settle the debate? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know whose side you're on in this ongoing rap chess match. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more drama-filled updates. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.